Hello, everybody. Thanks for stopping by this morning, this wonderful morning. We the people. There, we the people is first. Y'all just a little bit behind, like a split second. Anyway, it's a really great morning today. I have a day off. I get to finally sit and just relax. The cup might be from Starbucks, but I can guarantee you the coffee is not. This coffee is a blend of some various beans at Sprouts. I grinded it to like a number 2.5, and I make my own coffee. I'm going to wake up a little bit after I finish this coffee, but I'm also going to wait until the room fills up a little bit more. We're going to talk about, I'm in a great freaking mood. Kavanaugh, he's going to get confirmed. He's going to get confirmed. We're going to be draining the swamp, folks. Did you see the look on Dianne Feinstein's face last night? Jay Snip4 did a video, excellent video, and it showed Dianne Feinstein just almost in tears and just really scared, like she knew she was going down. Just amazing. Little Red Pony, I'm glad I ain't the only one from Arizona. That's right, Tucson in the house right here. For those folks who always ask me if I stack junk silver, yes, I do. Let's see what this one is. This is just one of many. But anyway, Kavanaugh's going to get elected. I was wondering if you all can do me a favor. I think YouTube has been screwing with me because I make videos on the conservative side. I think YouTube has taken off my notifications to a lot of people when my videos go out. If you would click on the notification button again. I think every now and then, maybe it's when I'm going to play the devil's advocate and just say, hey, maybe it wasn't their fault. Maybe it was maybe it was a software update. Maybe it was a glitch in the matrix. I don't know. But if you could just hit that notification button, and when you're on YouTube, it'll just notify you, hey, there was a video put out by me, or hey, there's a live stream going online. But yes, this was a Morgan. So after Pearl Harbor, at least according to the movies, our fake media, the Japanese said something. They said, and I'm paraphrasing, I think we woke in a sleeping giant. We had a victory today, or it was a successful mission that we employed, but I fear we have woken a sleeping giant. Now, this is not about false flags. This is actually about what recently went on with the Kavanaugh hearings. I think there was a lot of people. I'm not saying there was a large percentage of people who were Democrats who really probably did not understand really what the Democratic Party was about until this Kavanaugh hearing. Some of them disliked what they saw. Some of them, oh, well, it's for the party. Hell Hitler. But I think it opened up a lot of eyes. A lot of people who were not into politics now see a little bit more with clarity what this fight is about. Conservatives against socialism. People have woken up. And this false claim, this false accusation against Kavanaugh has woken a sleeping giant. There will be no blue state, no blue wave when the elections come. Let me adjust this camera. There will be no blue wave. It's going to be a solid red. This I feel bad for the Kavanaugh, what the Kavanaughs had to go through, but I think this was actually good for the country to see, to witness. Now, many have a more concise vision of really what's going on. This taught a lot of people who really didn't know much. Why am I a Democrat? I don't know. It's what my daddy was. It's what my mommy was. I'm one. But I think now it's really shown people what clubs they truly are members of. And I think there's going to be a lot of clubs switching around. Notice, never does a Republican ever convert to a Democrat. It's always the other way around. Democrats always seem to be converting away from their own party. So this was a good thing for the United States, regardless of how bad it was for the Kavanaughs. I think we are going to start draining the swamp. And today the vote is going to happen at 4:51. God bless America. God bless America. I want to say hello to some people out there. I got 45 people in the house. You can just give me a thumbs up. If you don't like my content, you can give me a thumbs down. But just do something. I'm going to read some comments here. This is just a great freaking day. We the people, good morning. Little Red Pony, good morning. Quasi Killa 87. And by the way, I am going to repeat because we only got 47 people in the house right now. I'll probably regurgitate what I already talked about the sleeping giant and the Kavanaugh and whatnot once we get a fuller house in. So, Karam Films, another you will be reacting. You will reacting Tom and Jerry Looney Tunes, Disney cartoons, and all cartoons, please reacting. I don't even know what kind of sentence that is. I don't even know what that means, Karam. Help me out here. Floyd Palma, hello. K. Berry, good morning from Tucson. Tucson in the house also. Sergeant Silver, man, is in the house. John Wright in the house. Patrick Kearns. Hi, just wanted to say hello. Got my first delivery of silver this week. You convinced me. That's freaking awesome, man. That is awesome that somebody has got their first purchase of silver. That is freaking awesome. Makes me feel good. Lucky you. I have to go to work. Huh? What's so lucky about it? Oh, I see what you're saying. Lucky me, I got the day off, but you have to go to work. I'm sorry, Little Red Pony. Brendan Smith, do you like Starbucks coffee? You know, I don't like, I like the mug. It's a solid mug. I like good mugs. I like heavy mugs. But this, again, is these beans in here are from oh hell, what is that damn store? They're not Starbucks beans. And I don't like their politics. But I like their mug. Hey, it was given to me for free. One day it'll break and I'll get another mug. Johnny Sigma, my man. I'm glad I ain't the only one from Tucson. Pre-33 collector, wake me up when it's over. Come on, Pre-33. You got to stay awake for this. Watch the news. I know you don't like watching the news, but it's important that you watch your news so you know your enemy, regardless of if it's fake news or not. You're smart enough to decipher the fakeness of it and wiggle your way through into the truth. It's good. A lot of people say, I don't watch the news any longer. You know, it's all fake. It's all baloney. It's all blah, blah, blah. No. Keep your enemies close. Know your enemy. Watch them. Listen to them. Watch the news. Yes, this was a Morgan. Definitely, it was a Morgan. Let me see if I can get a better reflection of it. I got about, I don't know, a dozen Morgans, maybe 15 different Morgans of various qualities. years and whatnot. I'm trying to get it to focus, but that's what happens with these webcams. It's an eagle on the back. Anyway, let me continue saying hello, and then we'll go into some what I want to talk about. Johnny Sigma, Floyd Palmer in the house. Tyrone, 0.99 squad. Good morning. Dev Chewer, what knife is that on the table? Well, there's a few knives here. I got done sharpening them. You know, once every now and then I got to break out the blades. This is a Spyderco Delica 4. I'm only, look at that edge. That's the edge I put on it. That's with a Japanese whetstone. And I also polish my edges. This is another Spyderco. I forget the name of this one, but it's a bigger knife. It's a slightly heavier knife. I'm still on the fence on the shape of this blade. And the final one here, I have other knives. This was given to me by my dear brother. Now this, believe it or not, he's going to correct me. This knife, although the metal is hard, it's a Franklin Mint knife. But it's a pretty cool knife. It's my brother. He gave it to me. I cherish it. I also have a real bayonet from the Korean War. It's I believe a Korean bayonet somewhere that it has the sun logo on it. Blow off my keyboard. It's kind of rusted a little bit. It's just a surface rust. I'm going to finish that up. I'm going to clean that up in the next few weeks. I'm going to get a nice edge on it, because literally you could take the knife and just go like this to you and it wouldn't even cut you. I mean, it's that dull. I don't think it's seen any kind of care since the Civil War. I mean, since the Korean War. But it's my father's, and it's what my father either fought with or took off of another soldier and then fought with. I don't know, but it was my father's who passed away. I'm going to treasure it as though it was mine. Got my Spyderco. I love Spyderco knives. I really do. They're nice. And what I like about them is, are they the best? I don't know. I'm no knife professional, but they're reasonably priced. What is Benchmade? They start at like $100 and something. Expensive knives. They're beautiful knives. Don't get me wrong. Reyes in the house. All these politics are bullshit. Democrat or Republican. They're about themselves. That's possible. I'm not going to argue with you with that. Miami Storms. Thank you so much for being in the house. They got a silver 1 ounce coin with the bull and bear bullion on it. Shay Flores. I'm just saying good morning, everybody, while the room fills up. But again, I feel really great this morning. I got my silver here. I got some other. I surround myself with some stuff. But anyway, again, after Pearl Harbor, the Japanese, according to the movies, said, "Hey, we accomplished. We did our mission very well. Thank you, fellow Japs. But I fear that we have woken a sleeping giant." And I think that these Kavanaugh hearings, I know I'm repeating myself, but the room is fuller now. I think these hearings, this accusation against Kavanaugh, although bad for his family, was good for the country to see, to witness the truth. Many people do not know the truth. People do not know their enemies. And it is so important to know your enemies. I say keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. It is so important that you know your enemies. We got to witness really firsthand what it's about. And you have a lot of Democrats that really don't know, and not all Democrats are bad. It's the left, the far left that are bad, and it's the socialists that are bad. But unfortunately, they dwell in the house of the Democrat. But a lot of people are Democrats or they're socialist, and they don't know why. Because they got their education from CNN. Because perhaps mommy and daddy were Democrats. I'm a Democrat too. My friends are Democrats. I'm a Democrat too. I follow the leader. For the first time, these people, perhaps for the first time, got to witness really what the Democrat Party is about, truly about. Some of them are right. They don't really care. They don't care about right and wrong. They don't care about rights. But some of them were probably pretty upset, pretty disgusted about what they saw through the shenanigans of these false sexual allegations. Many of those probably will join the walk away movement. I'm always watching the news. Amen, we the people. Hang Feinstein. I'm with you. I'm always watching the news, and they're always bragging how there's going to be a blue wave come this November. All the polls, according to them, the liars, our enemies, the polls are saying, according to them, it's just going to be Democrat heaven come November, folks. That's what our polls say. No, folks. By the way, I like Jay Snitfor's Realist News YouTube channel. You know, every now and then when there's another YouTube channel out there, I like to give him props. I only got 13,000 subscribers. This guy has close to like 70,000 subscribers, so it's not like he needs my help. But he made a great video last night. I urge you all to go look at it. And it was last night. He posted it last night, and it showed Diane Frankenstein, after yesterday's vote, panicking, crying. And there's some speculation why she's crying, and it's not that Kavanaugh really was voted in. It's the fact that he was voted in or voted to proceed with the vote, but it appears though she might be a little nervous about her past political crimes. Go check out that video after this one ends, please. It's an excellent video. While you're there, leave a comment that I said hello, that we said hello, that we support his channel. Excellent channel. The venerable Betty, kids are brainwashed by far left. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Feinstein asked for FBI investigation, now wants the evidence sealed. Don't you love it? And I love these blanket statements that they make and never defend the statement. That would never hold in our everyday lives. I don't agree with you. And then you're able to walk away without having to explain yourself. Whoa, 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 whoa. What don't you agree with? Oh, I got to answer that. They made these blanket statements. We don't agree with the FBI report. And then the news media outlets don't follow up with, well, what was it exactly that you don't believe in it? Because they're all in cahoots together. You see, they make these umbrella statements. And then the news media outlets don't question it. It's part of the whole, they're working hand in hand. They're part of the same team. I hate the news media outlets, but it's very imperative that you still continue to watch the news. Know your enemy. I do this every now and then. It's kind of like mental masturbation. I love the sound of silver. Love the sound of silver. Repeal 16 in the house. Philly girls. Philly girls, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. FN base. I'm wondering if that title is based on the FNN rifle. Gary Jones, thank you so much. I tried to speak the truth. Gone in a blink of an eye. Sorry, got to go for tea. Back soon. You have a great spot of tea, okay? My wife loves tea also. She likes like a slice of orange or some kind of citrus in her tea. I even seen her take a fresh apricot and slice it and put it in her tea. She loves very good teas. I'm in a great mood. I'm in a freaking great mood, man. Kavanaugh will be in office, will be voted on, will be, it'll be 4:51 from what I hear. 4:51, I believe, Eastern time. Tyrone, thank you so much for being in the house. It's because everyone will find out she's a dude. No, she's not a dude. She just has different body parts from various different idiots. The brain, it was gotten from somebody called Abby Normal. They got the brain from a person called Abby Normal. You ever seen Young Frankenstein? Love the movie. One of my favorite all-time movies. I just love that movie. I love that kind of humor. If you folks have never seen Young Frankenstein, it is one of the funniest movies out there. It's a horror comedy. I know there's a lot of people here that know what I'm talking about, but there's quite a few people who are young and just are unaware of some movies that might have come out before they were born. Mr. Dirty Nichols, amen, brother. Confirmed. Amen. And then we're going to start draining the damn swamp. It goes to show they always vote me in office. I care about you. I'm going to do whatever it takes to protect you. You're free. You vote the way you want to do your path of your country to go. We voted in, and what is the party that says they care about you? They try to overturn your vote. Well, no, we were just, that was just all dialogue, a mantra for you voting us in office. We really don't give a shit about you. In fact, we don't care even about the country. We don't care if the economy is up. We don't care if we have the lowest unemployment ever. We don't care if we're doing really good deals with Korea and they're getting rid of their nukes. The world is a safer place. We don't care if actually all these all the economical points are looking good for America. We don't care. We need to get rid of Trump. We need to get rid of everybody because our agenda is what's important. And that's just to make you slaves. That is our ultimate agenda. To drive down the value of your lives, to drive down the amount of money you make, to drive up your taxes, to overregulate you so you're dependent on us, the government. That's what the agenda is to the Democrats and the far left and the Socialist Party. Slavery never ended. It never ended. It was perfected. And they have an agenda, and this agenda has been going on many, many centuries. And every year, incrementally, they turn the wrench, the knob on the wrench, knob on the vise a little tighter. I'm starting the Silver Republican Party. Where do I join, Sergeant? The Empire's Post. That's right. Dark agenda for them always has been. Pre-33, if you think they're going to drain the swamp, I got some oceanfront property. You know, you got to think a little bit more positively, I believe. Yeah, I believe they have woken a sleeping giant. Absolutely. It's good that people actually saw. They've never seen that before. Somebody being accused, falsely accused, and then every defense that they can come up with, that's not good enough. Oh no, you need to treat. I'm the accuser. You need to treat me with gloves. You can't drill me. You can't question me. Everything I said is above the law. It's unreproachable. And the accuser, imagine this, the accuser is allowed to, and their team of lawyers is allowed to stipulate what you can use as a defense. Okay, Blasio, Ford, your friends who said that you said they were at the party denied even remembering this party, nor Kavanaugh knowing him. That's not good enough. That's not good enough as a defense. I mean, we were the accusers. We can determine what's a good enough defense. You said you don't like traveling on airplanes. That's not a good enough defense. Imagine that. Just everything you can't defend yourself in that kind of socialist environment. You just can't, because they'll have you rot in jail and you have to prove yourself to the guilty. You're actually having to prove yourself innocent to the guilty party, which is an impossible venue. You have a guilty accusing you. They're not going to allow you to defend yourself, is basically what I'm trying to articulate. Everything, every point, every fact, they'll shut down, squelch, use their team members in the media to squelch it down. Or the biggest lie of it all is by not reporting it, ignoring it. So it was good. It was really good that the American people finally can see and witness for themselves just a glimpse into modern day communism. Because we always hear stories about it. What happened, a long time ago. But it's good to see just a glimpse, a taste, just a little taste of it, what you're going to get if we keep going down that road. Pretty soon, anybody who speaks out against or even a slight critique of their government in their world, in their utopia, would get thrown in jail and would be labeled as a terrorist, enemy of the state. You're a terrorist. Remember all those terrorist laws we set up? Well, we did that in advance because we knew, you're speaking against your government. It's terrorist planning. I love good coffee. There was a case in California where a man wasn't arrested for a murder he didn't commit. Luckily, he was on camera attending a Dodgers game when he was supposedly out killing somebody. Yeah. The Federal Reserve is worldwide private banking cabal, and 12-member bank locations is just a window dressing. Mr. Dirty Nichols in the house, thank you so much for being here. It's sad that there are socialists in public office this day and age. I feel sorry for my kids if things don't change soon. I think they are going to change. I really do think they're going to change. I do think these swamp characters are going to kind of back off into the shadows like the scum and slime that they are. And they're going to just wait and wait their time. They're going to wait till Trump is no longer in office. And I think they're going to come back. I'm hoping what Trump does, though, is get some of these folks in those shadows arrested. so not so many come back. I think even if they come back, if the people awaken, these swamp characters might not be as effective. It's just a matter of educating the people. Yeah, this was a tube of eagles. Yes, sir. So yeah, Obama gave us some real good changes, didn't he? I hope he's one of the people who, I don't think he'll get arrested, but wouldn't it be nice if there was a helicopter crash or something? The Umpire's Post, it's amazing how many radicals think they are right. You just have to look at the countries they control, manage, which are basket cases. It's amazing how many radicals think they are right. I disagree with that. I agree with your statement, but I disagree with that part. I know these radicals, these people in control, they're not stupid people. They obviously got to where they're at, not due to stupidity. I think they know socialism doesn't work. It is a way to making promises, free stuff, free this is just a way of getting them into office. It's just a way of perpetrating their career. They know in the long run, obviously they must know that it doesn't work. 90% of all democratic held cities and states are financially in the ground. They must see this. They must see the statistics. They will lead you to believe that they believe, but I don't believe they believe. They're just trying to, they're just get rich schemes. It's no different than a scam artist coming to my door, selling me some bullshit. He doesn't believe the bullshit that he's saying. He knows the product that he's going to give me for my cash is going to break as soon as he gets in his car and drives away. It's just part of the scam, part of his scam. And that's what these politicians are doing. They know what they're doing is pure evil. They know what they're doing is bad. And I don't agree that they believe. They're just total scam artists and thugs, correct. Voodoo Yan, hell yeah, drain my ass. Hell yeah, drain my ass. Okay. Liberty for all. Aren't you afraid Cav served Bush and drafted the Patriot Act? Did Cav draft the Patriot Act? Where's the documentation? Did he serve on the same, for the same president when the Patriot Act was drafted? Yes. That doesn't mean Kavanaugh drafted the Patriot Act. So you got to remember, Kavanaugh's a judge. Judges don't draft nothing but uphold law, to the best of my knowledge. Gold is for kings. Get rid of the Democrats and Repubs. Monir Jabbar. I voted for Clinton. Corrupted humanity. Trump still hasn't given us what we want. He's trying. I mean, Trump can't just say, I want a wall, build it now. It's not a monarchy. He has to put forth a plan. He has to put forth this to Congress. It needs to pass Congress. It needs to get past the swamp of the Senate. There's got to be a budget. Trump just can't say, I want a wall, build it now. Trump doesn't run the country. A president doesn't run the country. Not like one would think. Silver Wolverine in the house. Thank you so much for stopping by. Get any silver lately, Silver Wolverine? Listen to that sound. Listen to the sound. Hey, Overtax, Jesse N in the house. I'm 14 years old and spent $600 on silver in 2 weeks. I have about 640 left. Should I stop for a while or save it? Well, Jesse N, one would have to ask you, do you have any other, and you're 14 years old, what other financial obligations do you have? I don't know. If you shouldn't have any at 14. But at 14 years old, you know, I'm not a financial advisor, and I don't feel comfortable about telling you what to do with your other half of the money. But when you say save it, well, when you put it into fiat currency like dollar bills, is that really technically saving it when the value of dollar is going down every day? And where will you be saving it? In a bank? So I prefer, if there's any extra money, definitely put it into silver or gold. But you're 14 years old, so maybe enjoy life a little bit also. Maybe put a little bit aside and have some fun. You know what I mean? I'm not saying blow the whole $640 on having fun. I'm not saying that, but try to relax a little bit. Maybe put, you know, kind of diversify. Get a little fun. You're 14 years old. Be a kid. Go out and enjoy yourself. Maybe buy yourself a bike or whatever. And yeah, maybe part of that $640, put it into the into silver or gold. But you're 14 years old, so maybe some other people can advise you. And that is great work, by the way. $600. You're 14 years old. You just, that's a lot of money. That's more savings than most adults have in the United States, by the way. I mean the silver, because that is a savings account. I don't consider dollar bills a savings account. I don't think corrupted humanity that Trump's going to lose his base over this wall. And technically, if everybody's pretty much on, you know, more and more people are becoming conservative every day. More and more people are walking away from the Democrat socialist idea. And if we are all on the same page, we might not need a freaking wall. You know, but when 50% of the country wants illegal aliens in here, then we might need a wall. But if we're all on the same page and we all unite, they might not feel so comfortable coming over here, is what I'm trying to say. North Country Off Grid in the house. Punky Rooster in the house. Miriam Bakar here. Kung Fu Tuber. I would diversify, split it evenly into silver, spend and some emergency fund. Sup North. My Dirty Nickels. Talking Bullion is in the house. Jeff Lamb in the house. You sent me an email? Was it the email that said don't lurk at your website? Leave a comment every now and then? Oh, I received it. I received the email and I read it. I think you're talking to me. You talking to me? No, you talking to me? I can't do it. Them guys good. What do you guys think of Christine Blasey Ford's voice? A GoFundMe page? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I have a GoFundMe page, but I don't know what that is. Cauldron, been a conservative since the beginning. I don't know what that is. I came to United States because its values for liberty. For some reason, the left wants to change the United States culture and make it different. That is correct. Dominic Broomy thinks I look a little bit like Robert De Niro. Please don't insult me. That guy is not his looks, is his freaking liberal. I don't want to look like a liberal. I'd rather look like Clint Eastwood, or not now that he's a raisin, but back in the day, I'd rather look like a real man. There's no such thing as buying silver eagles or junk silver. That's not the way conceptualized. Really, it's converting federal notes to U.S. money. Yeah, I think they should go after Soros as an enemy of the state. I really do believe that. I mean, who is manipulated, who has tried to rig our elections the most through funding various organizations? I don't know why this guy's allowed by our United States government to walk freely. He should be arrested and brought back to the States. I don't even know where the hell he lives. Maybe he does live here in the United States, but he should be brought up on charges of inciting violence, for one, paying violent professional activist groups. And speaking of professional activist groups, I think these activist groups, as they get arrested, there should be a sheet. Hey, you're here in California, but yet 3 weeks ago you were arrested in Florida, and 3 weeks before that you were arrested in New York, and 2 weeks before that you're arrested here and there and there. And they should look at their banking records, where they're getting this money to fly around, these activists. And they should start connecting the dots to their financial, to the financial ties. And I think the financial ties need to be brought down as enemies of the states. Hey, overtaxed Philly girls. I now reside where you used to ride your, hold on a second, that went totally haywire. You used to ride your bike to work in Florida. If you ever get that charter boat thing going, I would love for me and my hubby to be your first paying customer. Would you take silver? Absolutely, Philly girls. So you're probably between Holiday and Newport Richey, Florida, give or take. If I had to make an educated guess, I used to ride my bike to work, is what she's talking about, for Jesus, miles upon miles each way. There's no such thing as buying silver. Blah blah blah. Get off my lawn. Yeah, be forward looking haggard. Go fund me page. I don't know. What's a GoFundMe page? I'll tell you what a GoFundMe page is. So how the Democrats can launder their money to you in payment of your lying bitch ass testimony. That's what a GoFundMe page was. Pre-33 collector, umpire post, Civil War green, make America great again. Cornelius, see Cornelius in the house. Those super rich publicly state their desire to destroy. Hollywood has become too political. Absolutely. Hollywood's a bunch of can't wait to vote. Yep, that was bogus fiat. Corn, shouldn't you be at preaching? Okay. Most people don't understand the first thing about economics. That's one of the biggest problems. I don't know. I mean, you're right, but I don't know where that comment came from. It came from left field in a way. But you're absolutely right. Most people do not understand economics. Sergeant Silver, while Kavanaugh is being confirmed today, I'll have my Trump bobblehead sitting next to me. I might get online and buy the Trump silver coin. I want a Trump silver coin. I want the Bitcoin silver coin. Stargazer, do you have a video for beginners on silver stacking? I am a constitutional millennial conservative from California looking to get into prepping. My generation doesn't seem to think much about it. I will consider making a video then, a beginner video. I do have older videos that you can go back and take a look at. So I got, matter of the foundation of this YouTube channel is not political. It's actually started with silver. So there are a lot of silver videos back in my timeline. I'm just reading some of the comments right here. Vegan dolls, vote for me. Send me your money. Submit and love vegan dolls. Okay. You're welcome, Stargazer. You can't handle the truth. Hey, man, you are a cool dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. I have 4 2-ounce high relief Trump rounds. I need like I said, I want to get them. I want to support, you know, my my savings account for one. And I just think having various silver rounds is cool, you know. Thank you so much. Stilts, love the direction your channel went in. You know, it's so funny. It's like a channel going in a certain direction is like turning on the AC or you're going to piss 50% of the people off in the room when you turn on an AC. So it was a risk I took with the channel because in my heart, and that's where the channel comes from, is what's there. And part of it is what's going on in the world that's really eating me up alive. It allows me to vent and share what I'm feeling. And I thought I was a loner in my political beliefs until I made my very first political video. Lo and behold, everybody else is feeling the same way I'm feeling in this heart, but they're afraid to mention it. So it's a way we can all get together. And like I said, it pisses 50% off. I got an email last night. Just before I went to bed, I was going through my email. Person's cussing me out. Told me he likes my channel better when all I did was talk about silver. First of all, that's a very narrow, closed mind view of the world. And I can guarantee you, you run out of things to talk about when just talking about silver. I can talk about silver and probably run the gamut, run through every possible video I can do in probably 1 month on silver. You got to talk about other things. You've got to know why we're stacking silver. Why are we stacking silver? Why are we investing in our future? Why do we do this? Why are we prepping? Why are we collecting and storing guns and thousands of rounds of ammo and months worth of food? It's due to what these assholes in political office have the power to do to us. And this food that we're stacking, the guns, the ammo, the financial prepping, is a way to mitigate the power that they have over us. And if I don't talk about this power they have over us, what's going on in the political arena, we're lost. I can't just sit here and talk about silver all day long. It makes no sense. Why are you stacking your food, folks? Why do you have months of food on your shelves? What are you afraid of? Why do you have guns? What are you afraid of? That's what this channel is about. Its foundation was started on silver. I'm just saying. I can't, very narrow-minded to talk about silver all day long, 365 days a week. And I rarely respond to idiot emails, but I responded to this person. First of all, he wasn't rude. That's one reason. He basically said, I liked your channel when all you did was talk about silver. And because he wasn't rude, I responded and said, I can't talk about silver 364 days a year. I can't do it. It's physically impossible. I think by day 31, 32, people would start leaving the channel because we're not narrow-minded people here. I think I missed some comments here. Okay, I thought that was a super chat, but it was just a highlighted name of mine. Looks like it's time to load up with silver at the price. Yeah, silver. Silver is at its lowest. I'm willing to bet that it ain't going to go much lower. Now, when I say it, I'm willing to bet it ain't going to go lower. It is the floor. That doesn't mean if it went down 5 cents more. When I say it ain't going to go no lower, I mean it ain't going to go significantly lower. 5 cents, 10 cents here to me is not lower. I think we're pretty much at the ground level. So if you're sitting on the fence about silver, and I'll say it at the risk of being yelled at right now, and cryptos, it's time to do it, folks. Pull the trigger on some silver. Watch no more news. True. Okay. Buy Bitcoin. I do think you could have opened a separate politicized channel. So this guy named Buy Bitcoin, I do think you could have opened a separate political channel. It doesn't make no sense to me. Why can't we talk about multiple ideas, multiple things? We the people, there is a reason we all stack. That's right. And there's a reason why I got almost a year's worth of food on the shelves. And it's to mitigate the power they have over us, the financial pain that can cause us. So when they cause us that financial pain, I won't need to spend money on their food, their electricity, their heating. I got it all. The Kookaburra coins, they're gorgeous coins, Calderon, but Jesus, they're expensive. I get so many spam garbage here. Buy Bitcoin, no hate though. Love your channel. Love what you're doing. I didn't take it as hate, but it just, just trying to explain myself. That's right. You can't handle the truth. I appreciate it. We the people stack lead. I do stack lead, approximately 1,000 per weapon. NBK squad, have you ever ate stir-fried? Okay. Brooklyn Celluloid just picked up a 2018 Canadian silver wolf. I need to take a look at that. I like wolves. I don't know, there's something about a wolf. Don't forget to rotate your food. I always do rotate my food storage. If stocks go up and more interest rates rise, chances that are high that silver and gold will drop more. I'm not worried. I hope it drops more so I can buy more. Somebody trying to log into your crypto account? No, that was a text from Craigslist. I put my Harley Davidson on Craigslist, and in bold writing, because all the scams will not accept text messages. So all I do is get text messages. So it tells me it's a scam. I have a flea problem in the basement. Okay. All righty. So I'm in a great mood today. I really am. Kavanaugh's going to get appointed at about 4:51. I don't know why the news said 4:51. Why not a quarter to 4? Why are they voting at 4:51? I don't know why the news said 4:51, but yeah, I would. Probably Reality Dog, yeah. I'm stockpiling meatloaf. I like meatloaf. You know what? My mom used to feed me cold meatloaf sandwiches on a good onion roll with some ketchup. I loved it. Gotta go. Good stream. Enjoy the road. Thank you so much. Yeah, Punky Rooster, use your hands. Just kind of scoop it out with your hands. I need some more coffee, though. Silver Wolverine. It's not nasty. You might even get a piece of corn up in there. You know, get that corn out of there. XRP, Ripple, Reality Dog in the house. Use $1 actually. Bobby Bazin, use $1. Gary G in the house. Hey, Mr. Overtaxed Taxpayer, any plans for the weekend, bud? Yeah, I got to go grocery shopping. I also have a trip coming back up for work for some testing, so I might have to go out and buy a piece of luggage. Other than that, I'm going to stay home, just stare at the TV, maybe, I don't know, just do nothing. Somebody wants to put tape over this, but please understand, I'm not drinking Starbucks coffee, though. This is not Starbucks coffee. This is a coffee from, what's that, Sprout store? So it's like two to three different beans. I go here, squirt some beans in the bag and there, and then I throw it in their grinder. So it's like 1/3 espresso bean, 1/3 Colombian, and 1/3 something else. Spider-Man mug is over there, but I was drinking coffee. David Flam, thanks for going to the pet store. Going to the pet store? Thanks, going to the pet store. Oh, I see what you're saying. Is Starbucks paying me? Come on, guy. Look at my mug. First of all, there's a chip there. Can you see this? It's just an old mug. Get over it. I'm not drinking Starbucks coffee, though. If Starbucks is watching me, and send me a new mug. But honestly, folks, they're not paying me shit. This mug has been, by the way, cracked like this since right around 2008. And for some reason, it's never completely broke, and it doesn't even leak. So I just hold on to it. It's a good mug. We the people, you're promoting the brand. Well, shoot me. I don't know what to do, buddy. I just want to drink my coffee. Josh Ray's in the house. Just join. Let's see some silver. This is my, by the way, this is my stack that's a little dirty. So you'll see some coins have some discoloration in them. But this is my, I say about 3 coins in there has got some discoloration. But Silver Eagles, more Silver Eagles, a tube. Let's see, a Morgan. Let me get this turned around. Wow. How's that? Four o'clock, 4:51, Kavanaugh, for life. Make America great again. Please make America great again. We the people, thank you so much for your super chat. I really appreciate it. Sashka Leah, husband and I read all the United States Marine USMCA. I have to tell you, not only is it no different than NAFTA. Oh, I see what you're talking about. It could be worse. Very disappointed now, trying to decide how we want to vote. I'll have to take a look at it. According to everybody else, it's going to make America great again. I'm not going to argue for it because I haven't read it. So I'm not going to argue against you either. Tyrone, we the people. But yeah, yes, definitely. To answer your question, yes, buy silver now. I really do think it's at the ground level, the bottom floor of its pricing. I don't really think it can go any lower. Obviously, 5-10 cents, I've already mentioned it early in the video, to me is not lower. When I say I don't think it can go lower, I don't believe it can go $1 lower. Buy now. If you're sitting on the fence about getting into silver for the first time, now is your chance. Don't decide to get into silver after the price goes up $1 or $2. Do it now while the prices are low. And yeah, and that goes for cryptocurrency as well, folks. I do believe we're going to see a big rise in cryptocurrency. Definitely, it's going to happen. More and more businesses every day are adapting cryptocurrencies. No pre-collector is not financial advice. But I'm just saying what I'm doing. I am getting into cryptos. I'm definitely into silver, as you can see. I got the, let's see, I got the LITECOIN, DIGIBYTE, XRP, and the ETH Classic and Silver. My wife is even on board. DGB, I think that's DIGIBYTE. Yeah, I got some DIGIBYTE too. I got some LITECOIN. I only got about 5 LITECOIN, I think. So it's not like I really spent a lot of money on cryptos. I wish I had more money to spend on cryptos, but I got the LITECOIN. I think I got maybe $100 worth of Bitcoin, which is virtually nothing. I got about, I don't know, 3,000 DIGIBYTE. And that's about all I have. Inflation will pour into cryptos. The price will go boom. I agree. I agree. I really do agree. Pre-33 collector thinks cash is king. Okay. I'm not going to argue with you. For you, it might be working for you. Shopping and TV, nothing wrong with that, bud. I'm watching huge title fight MMA in Vegas. I hope you're in Vegas to watch it. The Irishman, Conor McGregor fighting, and I'm living here now. Oh, you're in Ireland. Okay. Alex Coin Hunter. Alex Coin Roll Hunter. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if I haven't mentioned it, Roberta S., thank you again for stopping by. Graham Blake. Got a couple of Queen's Beast Scotland unicorns. Very nice coin. Yeah, I have a couple of Queen's Beast also that were, I don't want to dig around too much in here, but I definitely have a Queen's Beast right here. This is the unicorn as we speak. So this is the coin you have. I'm trying to get it to focus. This is the Queen's Beast. Is it focusing? And the bitch. So yeah, that's a beautiful coin, man. Just a beautiful coin. When you have a huge stack of dollars, it kind of grows on you. Hard to let any of it go. Budman69, thank you so much for being here. Paid to win. My local shop gives $3 under spot for American Silver Eagles. Yeah, I definitely would avoid that place. I would go with the Kookaburra at Monument Metals, a decent price. Man, but man, they're nice. And the pandas, they're all good-looking coins, by the way. They're definitely all good-looking coins. Paid to win, my local. All right, I already read that. But yeah, I was really surprised. What was that one lady's name who came out in support of Kavanaugh? What is her freaking name? With the big freaking nose, short hair. She was against Kavanaugh. And then all of a sudden, boom, yesterday she came out and Collins, Susan Collins. Thank you, Brooklyn. You know, talking on the fly, you get a brain freeze every now and then. But I was just amazed that she came out after seeing and after reading the report, and it shows that, you know, I think a lot of the Democrats who said, I'm not voting for Kavanaugh until I see the reports. I don't think the report really mattered to them. They were going to vote no regardless of the report. The report was just a political ploy to delay the hearing in the hopes of, it was a fishing expedition. It was a way of hoping to find some more accusers. My concern was, as though we can remember the Mueller Russian investigation, how that's turned into a year-long or over a year-long fishing expedition. My concern was the Senate wanted to give another investigation to this same FBI, who would then turn it into another lifelong fishing expedition. But thankfully that did not happen, and it is what it is. I'm not saying but not to buy Eagles. I like Eagles, and diversify is a good thing. I have 3 tubes of Eagles, and I just ordered 20 Kooks Thursday at Monument. I don't care about the short term. Silver investment should be for the long term. That is correct. Silver Collins is one of the only smart ones in Congress. Good morning. Good morning to you, Cone Bond. Thank you. Ben Frank in the house. Thank you so much. Ronbo Nick in the house. Sup? Mikey Futsero Vlogs. What's up, Mr. Overtech? Stackaholic. Raining here, no fishing for me. Where are you, Stackaholic? Where is it raining? We the people. Who's watching the watchers? Yeah, it was just a ploy, and that was my concern. You know, I know I said it. I was just concerned that they were going to give this hand another gem over to Mueller to investigate, and he was just going to go on and on and on about the Kavanaugh try to find, and then start investigating other people who are connected with Kavanaugh. And pretty soon you're arresting everybody else other than your target of investigation. That's what I was afraid it was going to turn into. Another fishing expedition. Deer Hunter 7747 in the house. Sammy GG. Reality Dog has found some lost silver. Sergeant Killjoy. Got my Queen's Beast Griffin in the mail today. Awesome. I got a Queen, like I said, I have a Queen's Beast here. I have this one right here, but there was another one. I'm going to put that down just for a second. See if I can find the other one. There's my Noah's Ark. I think let's see here. Come on, baby. Where are you? Well, I don't think I'm going to find it right now. No, it doesn't look like I'm going to find it right now. But I showed this a couple of minutes ago. This is the unicorn. I'm trying to change the angle of it so the camera will catch it. This camera is not the best camera for this type of detailed. Maybe that's better. And it has the queen. That's why they call these the Queen's Beast. On one side of all the coins, there's the queen. And on the other side of the coin, there is a beast of some type. Falcons, unicorns, wolves, you name it. That's why they call these the Queen's Beast. Awesome looking coin. But it still ain't no match for the Silver Eagle. Study Plan 12 in the house. The Noob family. What? Deer Hunter, Noob, Stackaholic, Deer Hunter, Ben Frank. I think people nitpick with which silver to buy. Yeah, I think so too. I think you should buy what you like. Obviously, try to enjoy what you're doing. Bottom line, what good is it to just buy coins that are that are just bland, you know? Reality Dog, baking soda cleans silver up pretty well, correct? Well, yes and no. It is a process in which you get distilled water. You pour it in a glass mug or glass. You get a piece of aluminum foil. You put it down in the water. You put your coin on top of the aluminum foil, and then you sprinkle baking soda. I'm just generalizing how to do it. There are YouTube videos on how to do this. This creates some type of electrical current in the water, some kind of ionization where it cleans the silver coins without you having to scrub them. You do not want to wipe down your silver or gold coins. So take a look for those videos, folks. And it did work. I tried it. I did have to do it a couple of times, but it does work. Did you ever find big gold? I never found gold in my life. I don't fly. I'm scared of flying. A GoFundMe page? What's a GoFundMe page? You know what a GoFundMe page is. It's how we laundered our Democratic money to you to pay for your lying ass to get here and accuse Kavanaugh of being a rapist. That's what a GoFundMe page is. Oh, okay. Yeah, all righty. I don't remember. Thank you. And that's really what those GoFundMe pages, close to $1 million. Close to $1 million. Her GoFundMe page. You have people out there who need heart surgeries, who are showing on their GoFundMe pages bills from the hospital, proof. They're getting, you know, maybe $15,000, $2,000, $5,000. This witch, in a matter of just weeks, is close to $1 million. These were payoffs, laundered payoffs, for her to get up and lie to the American people in order to destroy Kavanaugh. That's what those were. Stackmeister in the house. We the people. Here's a good tip for you guys. Think that works. The early settlers used to drop silver dollar in milk jugs to help preserve it. As I'll have to look into that. I think so too. Just ugly coins. Do you like Jim Jeffers stand-up? Never heard of him. Bud, man, I don't stack for so-called doomsday. Same guy has maple 1 ounce. Stiff Stackler. Which, damn right, call him like you see him. Single player. Well, yeah, Kung Fu Tuber, putting your silver coins in milk might cause milk spots. Anyway, folks, it's been great. I'm going to go and enjoy my day off. You folks have a great day, okay? And again, let's just pray for Mr. Brett Kavanaugh, that all things go well. I hear the votes happening at 4:50. And this definitely will make America great. I also urge you all, I said it in the beginning of the video, and if you would tell him hello for us, go over to JSNIP4's Realist News website, or his YouTube site. Take a look at that last video that he did last night, or maybe he made 3 or 4 videos last night, but one of them shows Dianne Frankenstein crying. And he makes some good points in this video that maybe she's afraid she's going to jail soon. That's JSNIP for Realist News. Take a look at that video. Again, while you're there, tell them we said hello. In addition, I think YouTube has been screwing with me. They took off the notifications for many of my subscribers. If you would just go and hit that notified button next to the subscribe button, so you'll get notified of my videos, my upcoming videos, when you log on to YouTube. Again, JSNIP4 Realist News, check out that video from last night. Really good video. Let them know we said hello. Anyway, have a great day. Take care.